You have a program director at Hot 97, Ebro Darden, who makes this proclamation that there's a line drawn in the sand between major league rappers and minor league rappers.
That's right. I got involved.
And just like, what's your thought on that, man?
Well, I got involved. You know, I mean, I gave my thoughts on Twitter actually, and I responded to that. And that got picked up a lot. That actually made a lot of waves, and I wasn't expecting that. My perception on that and what I said at the time was, I think that you're forgetting something about what we're trying to do here. I think that even on the level of your job, you're forgetting who you are and who a DJ is. Like, you hired a DJ. What's the point of hiring anyone else? If it's just pre-programmed, if you're selecting it ahead of time, save the money.
Right.
Save the fucking money.
Keep the robot.
Don't hire the DJ.
But they want to keep that perception, though. They want to keep that phony
But it's
perception.
bullshit, so let's cut through that. And my thoughts on it were this. My thoughts were, if you give the DJ carte blanche to break records, to play records that he thinks are important, that are good. DJs know music more than everybody. Yeah. This is what they do. That is the exact job definition of a DJ, is to know music. And if he's playing some shit that your fan base doesn't like, he's a bad DJ. Fire him. But trust who you hire. Right. Let somebody decide. Don't tell them they can't play a record. You know what I mean? Like that's not what it's about. Like, records have to be, especially hip hop records, have to blow up organically. They have to be like that. And and the problem is, they're gonna do that no matter what. So if you're not gonna play that shit, YouTube will. We need to be able to choose what we dig, and we need to be able to give shit chances. And so that's my answer to the guy who thinks that there's this, and I don't disrespect anybody, but for the guy who imagines that that's a valid point, that it isn't big league, minor league, major league. Listen, there's no fucking difference. You could drop a record on a major label and sell 3,000 copies, as people have recently for their $1 million advances. And then you could drop a record on a fucking independent and sell 60,000 copies, as people have. You know what I mean? So where's the major leagues and where's the minor leagues again? Like, where does it start? Where does it end?
Let me get to this.
Yes.
Because I like Ebro, and I don't want it to appear that he was thrown under the bus,
Ebro,
even though this isn't a defense. But I would want to ask every radio programmer, in particular black one, because there are a lot of those guys in the Southeast. The real question for me isn't why isn't there a rappers major, minor, whatever that means, because we dropped a minor league album that was better than every major album last year. No rapper not. My question becomes, why haven't you guys become smart or savvy enough to collectively go get the money to start a legacy rap radio station? Because rap music has progressed to the point that 45 to 50-year-old men grew up within this genre and they still listen. So the question becomes, why haven't you created our alternative to the Steve Harvey Show? Why don't we have a radio station that plays rap music 24 hours a day? And I'm not talking about respinning the same 15 records, but one that in the morning, during the morning drive commute, plays rap that sprinkles music that's sampled from rap and the records that uses the samples the first 4 hours so that drive time is covered. And in the afternoon, you play that 90s music because women are working and they're all into that, the same samples. And then in the evenings, you get to the shit that people like the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, the Outkast, the Goody Mobs, the Ball and G's. And then on the late night, what you consider the minors, you give all that time like college radio did to these underground guys on the come up. Why haven't guys in your industry been wise enough to create a AFL to compete with the NFL to force a merger? Why haven't guys in your industry become wise enough to understand, to help advertisers understand that we can pull this shit off without trying to force our audience to become the old people that they didn't want to be 20 years ago? Why hasn't anyone in radio become savvy enough to understand that rap is now accredited, here to stay, and there's value in an entire day of rap music? And the way you pull it off is easy. Take the records that we sampled, play our records, and then use your DJ to mix and infuse and pull the samples out so that people stay entertained. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just a minor league rapper.
That's beautiful right there.
I'm just a minor league rapper, you know?
Get ready for combat. No escaping. Get ready for combat.